As a founder of this whole company, I was asked to clear the air and set the record straight on who I support and my intentions moving forward in High Flyer. I'll reiterate once again. I'm here for one thing, and that is to elevate this company and to make sure every viewer, every listener gets their bang for their buck. That is to create the most electrifying wrestling podcast ever known to man. That's my goal. That's why I'm here. And since my last match and my sudden departure, our ratings have started to wane once again. Corporate continues to show just how over their head they are. A bunch of empty suits who lack passion and heart. And I'm here to light this fire, to give the people a show, to bring us more success. And I've kept my eyes on the people who I think can do just this. To move us forward and to bring our ratings and our content to new highs. And for them, they'll have my full support, my full backing. Long story short, expect me at the Royal Rumble. And Kylie, be sure to bring your A game.
Hello, everybody. High Flyer Radio is sponsored to you by Ambrosia Collective. Biohack your mind and body to become your elevated self. Get 5% off your purchase at ambrosiacollective.com using code the Nerd Corps. You guys already know. THENERDCORPS. Bang, folks. We are here. We are live. It is the greatest professional wrestling / sports entertainment podcast in the entire universe. And you guys might be doing a double take right now. Surprise, surprise. Raul is not here. But here we have, man, one of the OGs to High Flyer Radio. Y'all know this man. Y'all love this man. Everybody's favorite part-timer. Say what's up to the people.
What's good, y'all? You heard it here first. Favorite part-timer back at it. Right in the midst of the Royal Rumble, which we're going to get into, but happy to be back. Happy to spend some time with you guys, talk about wrestling, AEW, WWE, New Japan, especially because we got some heat in New Japan right now, as we're gonna talk about. But
yeah, for sure. I was just looking at Twitter too, man. But that's right, y'all hear his voice, the man Jabril. He is here. # fuck them kids. But yeah, bro, I literally let's get into that right now because I didn't even include that in our rundown, man. But I was literally just watching this whole angle that happened with Kazuchika Okada and what's his name, Kaito Kiyomiya from Noah. And man, I don't know, bro. So it looks like I didn't get the chance to see the match, but I'm watching the video now, and this kid just hops in the ring and he's kicking Okada in the back, and Okada's like, man, come on, bro, hit me with that weak shit. Next thing you know, boom, brother kicks him right in the face, and bro, they're swinging and they're throwing hands for real, bro. This shit looks great.
New Japan, bro, it's on fire right now. Like, especially with the addition to Monet on your shirt, bro.
Oh man, you got to, bro. Mercedes Monet is going crazy right now, man. Good for her. I'm super excited for Battle of the Belts, all that good stuff. Yeah, man. New Japan is doing New Japan's doing good, man. I mean that Kenny and Ospreay match, man. I brought it up on the show. I
Yes.
fucking loved that match. Like I literally just rewatched it today.
Bro, like I know you have mentioned it before, but I was like, if there's even a small chance to mention it, because I watched it, I don't know who topping this. I really don't. Maybe it's when they go another time, Ospreay and Omega, they might top this match, but yeah, that shit was insane. Like way to bring in a new year, bro, with a banger.
Yeah, way to bring in the new with the match of the year already. You know, I told Raul, I was like, man, I was like, sorry for every match that happens for the rest of the year because they're gonna have to follow that. Like, dude, one of the greatest professional wrestling matches I've ever seen. And it's one of those things too where people are always talking about like Kenny Omega and Ospreay. All they do is like flips. There's no psychology. There's nothing. It's like, bro, how do you watch that match and not see like the story that they're telling of like Omega just coming in and being like mentally so much ahead of Ospreay, where it's like Ospreay might be pulling out the more unique maneuvers and he might be doing some crazy shit that you've never seen, but it's exactly what they say in the match where his problem is what's going on in here. Ospreay can't get out of his head, and I honestly hope that it carries over to Forbidden Door 2. I think that would be really cool.
Facts. Yeah, for sure. I didn't even think about that. And Forbidden Door is when?
I don't know yet. We do know it's confirmed that there will be a Forbidden Door 2 happening in the States this year. I remember this was like September last year. I remember reading something about how they're looking at getting it done within like the first quarter. So if they're trying to get it done in the first quarter, man, I mean it's not too far away. I mean, we're in that first quarter right now. So it's like, I don't know if that's going to happen or if maybe something like what they did last year, like right after Double or Nothing. I don't know, man. But regardless, bro, that's going to be heat. I can't wait for that, man. That shit is going to be absolutely incredible. But yeah, folks, we're here. We're live. It's High Flyer Radio. Y'all know what to do, man. Check out everything that we got scrolling in the banner below. But man, let's go ahead and get into this stuff right here, man. The first thing that I want to say, man, since we haven't had the chance to actually bring it up on the podcast yet, the main podcast, man, just want to go ahead and say, man, rest in peace to one Mr. Jamin Pugh, aka Jay Briscoe, who unfortunately passed away this past week in a car accident. It's one of those things, man, where it's just like life sometimes comes in and it hits you in some crazy ways, man. We just kind of want to say, man, like, well, first I want to ask you, Jabril, do you have any specific memories of like the Briscoe brothers or like Jay Briscoe in general, or like something that you might think of whenever you hear that name?
Honestly, every time I hear Briscoe and Jay Briscoe specifically, I think about you, because the first match I saw was of Jay Briscoe versus FTR, and you like put that match on the pedestal, which it belongs. It belongs on that pedestal. It was an incredible match. Like I watched it again this week after finding about his passing, and it was incredible. And another video I saw that kind of spoke to me, just how kind of the type of person he was. It was a video of him and his daughter, and they were just doing a cheerleading routine. And I was like, man, you often see these big ass dudes, doing all these amazing things in the rings, and then but you also wonder like how they are outside of the ring, and seeing him like that with his family, was, and then hearing this news, I'm like, man, it was definitely tragic. I think he was an amazing contributor to wrestling, especially Ring of Honor. Definitely top tag teams in the Ring of Honor for sure.
Top five. Top 5 dead or alive. Yeah, man. Everything that you just said, being fully transparent, it was one of those things where like I knew who the Briscoe brothers were. I knew about Jay Briscoe. I knew about Mark Briscoe, but I didn't really know like too much of like the actual, like I hadn't seen too much actually. It's just a lot of like what you hear, and being there live for both the Super Card of Honor FTR Briscoe's match, and then being able to go see the double dog collar and take my little brother
Yeah.
to that one and be able to see both of those live last year,
You
man.
saw both live? I thought
I
you only saw
saw
the
I
first
saw
one.
I
Oh,
saw
that's
both of
crazy.
them live. Yeah, and it was just the atmosphere in the room for both those matches. Like when I tell you, man, I was there when Cody Rhodes made his debut at WrestleMania, and nothing can
Yeah.
compare to what I was witnessing watching the FTR and Briscoes just write history with genuinely probably the best wrestling trilogy I've ever seen. Um, I just think everything that and it really looked like things were moving up for them in the world. Um,
Yeah.
it's tragic, man. It's one of those things, man. But all the best to his family, speedy recovery to his daughters, who
Yeah.
unfortunately were both also injured in the accident. But from what I heard on the Observer from yesterday, it seems as though hopefully there's some good news coming along for that family. So we just wanted to take we're gonna take 10 seconds of silence, and we're just gonna remember Jay Briscoe in this moment.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, rest in peace, Jay Briscoe.
Rest
Hashtag
in
them
peace.
boys. Top 5 dead or alive, man. Just wanted to go ahead and get that. Go ahead and put that on the record. All of our thoughts and prayers. But
Yep.
moving forward, guys, we're gonna go ahead and move into a little bit of some lighter news. We don't want to.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we're celebrating. We're celebrating life, man. We're celebrating
Right.
the future of pro wrestling, and
Yes,
what
sir.
more the future of pro wrestling like starting off with a little bit of AEW news. Now, I was saying to Jabril just before we started, man, it was kind of crazy. As I was coming up with the rundown, I almost forgot to include this because, man, this speaks to a whole other topic. So right now we're talking about Saraya and Toni Storm turning heel, right?
Yeah.
I want to just kind of bring up the fact that for the past 2 weeks, Dynamite hasn't it's been good, but there's nothing memorable happening on these shows, it feels like, anymore. It's almost like we're having to stretch these topics out just to really find something newsworthy to talk about. I mean, I know we had the forum show, and it was
Right.
in a sense it was a big show, but the only thing I can remember about what happened was we had Adam Cole come back, and we had the Elite win the trios championships, which we all kind of knew was going to happen anyways.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, Jabril, what do you think about what they're doing with Saraya and Toni Storm right now, turning them heel? Do you think that there's a bigger story developing here? Seems like we're getting a lot of the old WWE girls on one side, and we're getting all the AEW girls on one side. Feels like we're building to something.
Yeah. I think that's what's coming along, and I don't know if I'm completely on board with that. I do want to see more storylines with women wrestlers. I feel like that's still. I feel like we were getting to a good point, especially with Jade. She
Yeah.
still on a hunt, just demolishing everyone. I love that. But aside from Jade, I haven't really been too into the women's
Invested.
stories. Yeah, I haven't been invested at all. But I can see. I'm intrigued. Hill,
Yeah.
Toni Storm and Saraya. I'm intrigued, but I'm still you got to give me more before I'm fully invested for sure.
Right. It was one of those things for me where it was all right, I understand. I feel like there's a real reason for Toni Storm to actually want to turn heel now, where it was she came in, everybody was super behind her whenever they first pushed her, but then they made her
True.
lose in the fucking what was it, the Owen tournament? To me, it
Yeah.
was it was a no brainer. Toni Storm, to me, screams the essence of an Owen Hart. I really thought
Yeah.
she should have come into the tournament. I thought she should have been the one to win the tournament. But that's not the story that they went with, and it feels like she kind of cooled down after that. But then they went and pushed her, and she became the interim champion since Thunder Rosa was out because of injury, and then later went and backtracked and then added on to the fact that it wasn't interim after all. She's fully recognized as an AEW Women's Champ, so it really feels like Toni Storm just hasn't been getting she when she was on top, she still wasn't the most over act. Because
Agreed.
underneath was this whole Jamie Hayter thing. She started taking off like crazy. I don't know, man. What do you think about Jamie Hayter and everything that she's been doing?
Man, so with Jamie Hayter, I feel like I love Toni Storm. I really do. I love her. But like Jamie Hayter, I'm wanting to see her come up. And like that's not good because I feel like Toni Storm just stepped on the scene.
Right.
And well, I don't want to be tired of her already because she's amazing. But it's like, hey, what's going on with Jamie right here? She got dope ass matches. Okay, you know, she killing it. But
it's one of those things, man, where it's like there's a weird balance that Toni, I don't think, has yet to find. Not Toni Storm, Tony Khan. Tony Khan, yes. As far as when he brings these people in, what is the end game? Because I don't know how many times we've had to have this conversation about, you know, the sake of a bloated roster. And I don't think the women's division is bloated, but I don't think Toni really understands like how to book these things. So it's like, we're used to the standard of guys coming in, they get a big push, but then they're not going to quite get to that championship level yet. Like they might go in and have the match for it, but they might not win it yet. And it was very weird because they did the same thing with Toni Storm. And then a month later, whenever Rosa left, it's like, oh, well, now she's the interim champion again. But at that point, they had booked the Fatal 4-Way and everybody was already into Hayter. And it was like, okay, well, like, I mean, we like Toni Storm, like she's cool, but like, bro, we're into Hayter right now. And I feel like there's a good, like, I like the fact that there's actually something for Toni to be like, hey, like, this is why I'm turning. Same with Saraya or Saraya. I don't know which one it is. I'm sorry.
Me neither.
Paige. So Paige. Paige comes in and she's cutting these promos on Britt Baker saying like, "Oh, this is my house. Like, you know, I'm the top." It's like, bro, Britt Baker built this division, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. These people who shit on Britt Baker online are weird. Like, because genuinely, bro, Britt Baker has done everything that she can and everything in her power to make sure that this division is getting to the point where it is now, where we can actually have multiple storylines going on at one point, you know? And I'm kind of interested in this, man, to be honest with you. I'm looking forward to whatever they're doing. To me, I want to see this build to the all women's blood and guts match.
Oh,
we haven't gotten a blood and guts. Like, we don't know what blood and guts is going to be this year. But Britt, I mean, every time I think about Britt Baker, I just think about her as bleeding.
Bro, I was just gonna say, like, the amount of time I've seen Britt bleed throughout AEW, I think she's top. Like, I don't think no one has bled more than her. Like, she puts her body through it for these matches, dog. Like, I don't see Saraya doing that. I don't.
No, no way. No, I don't see Saraya putting on the Crimson Mask anytime soon. But like, I would love to see. Man, let me try to see if I can come up with it off the top of my head, because we need like 5, right, for blood and guts. You need 5 and 5. So let's do. You got Saraya, Toni Storm, Ruby Soho, because you could turn. I feel like Ruby needs to turn heel. There's something about Ruby needs to turn heel.
They ain't really doing much with it.
That's another one that they fucked up.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Even I forgot her her AEW name.
Athena, yeah, that's exactly what I was like, Athena, which, you know, like, I was there whenever she won the ROH title too. It was a great moment. I loved it, but like, she hasn't been doing anything. Like, we haven't seen her in months. I feel like
a hot minute.
TV. Like, she was in and she was out like a wet fart, bro. She was, it was like, damn, she's gone. Who else we need? I don't know, bro. Maybe a Revolution, bring her in, man. Get Mercedes in there. She's healing.
Get Mercedes up in there.
Get Mercedes in there, bro. She'll be on the poster like this, bro. You can come on, guys. Y'all,
no,
facts. Man. We need that. And then who else do we got over here? Okay, so I guess we would have then Britt, Jamie, Willow. I like what they're doing with Willow. I'm a Willow Nightingale fan. I'm here for that movement. Yeah, I need to see Willow as the AEW champ at some point.
Yeah,
I don't know what other.
I was gonna say Tay, but I don't know.
Yeah, because she's on the Jericho thing right now.
Jericho
I don't know
appreciation. So I don't think
she needs to get away from Sammy Guevara, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm not speaking on the relationship. I can't speak about the relationship, but on TV, but on TV, it's like
I'd rather her be independent of Sami. Like, yeah, like have your relationship, but like also be independent wrestler going for the title and other, shit like that. But like, I'm not with the whole Jericho appreciation.
Sammy
side,
Guevara,
I don't know.
Sammy Guevara looked like homeboy from Meet the Robinsons. Like
no, dog.
Like, Sammy Guevara just with his kid cuisine cut. I don't know, bro. It's something about Sammy Guevara, man. Every time he comes,
you do look like homie though.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, get off my TV, bro. I don't want to see it. Okay. So we have Sheeta then. I feel like Sheeta would be for it because she's involved in this. I don't know who number 5 would be. I guess you just kind of like Tony Khan reaches into his bag and he goes,
pull out somebody.
Abigail or something.
Anna J is also part of it. I didn't even know she was also part of it.
Yeah, because she's Anna JAS. Yeah. Nah, I'm good, bro. Y'all can keep that. See, I like Anna J too. Like, there's something about Anna J that is like, she's gonna be big one day, but like, she needs to find that it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's got like, there's the character, and then there's like the way you present yourself, and then there's your in ring. I think her in ring is solid. Like, I don't think it's amazing, but I think she's good. Like, she's got something going for her.
Yeah.
The character needs work though. You know what I mean? Like, she's likable. Like, she's got charisma, but I don't know who she is. That's the problem. And I don't know. That's something to think about though. But I don't know, man. Yeah, good stuff with the AEW's women's division. Being able to sit here and actually have like a 10-minute plus conversation about the AEW women's division is something that we could not have done last year. So, props to them and what they're doing. I like it. I'm here for it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what else we're here for, guys? Oh, let me make sure I got my shit. You know what else we're here for? You know what else is here for us? The Firefly. I had to get this picture, man.
Dog, I put that in my notes too. I was like, man, this man had the plumber.
Oh, yeah.
Plumber crack out.
Plumber crack, man. Bray Wyatt, man. It's here. The return of the Firefly Funhouse, folks. It was sorely missed, at least in my opinion. Jabril, man. Let me ask you this. I want to ask you 2 questions.
Yeah.
Are you happy that Firefly Funhouse is back? And then I want to ask you, have you been following this LA Knight and Bray Wyatt feud? And what are your thoughts on it? Because it's very controversial.
Okay. So I'm excited. Hella excited for the Firefly Funhouse. I don't feel like it's gonna stay though. I feel like it's gonna be coming every so often, depending on what happens at the Rumble.
Right.
Well, actually, what happens on Friday night before the Rumble, because I'm sure he's gonna do some shit. But I love the Firefly Funhouse. I love Bray Wyatt. I love what's the Uncle
Howdy.
Uncle Howdy. Don't know what that's about, but we're gonna find out.
Would look like Oz.
Yeah, I don't really know about the feud though. I'll be honest. I like LA Knight in NXT. But so far I haven't been truly like invested in the fight so far. I just don't know. It's like a pitch black match. I don't know what. I guess I don't know what to expect. Like.
Me and Raul have already decided the pitch black match is going to be when we go hit the concessions line.
Facts.
Because, dog, I am not like, I'm invested in this feud because I like LA Knight. Can I get a one time? Yeah. Bro, I needed that in my, bro. One more time. Bro, LA Knight is generational, man. I'm telling y'all, this is the next Stone Cold, bro. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's LA Knight all fucking night over here, bro. I'm here for LA Knight. But this Bray Wyatt shit sucks. Like, I'm at the point, bro. Like, I was hyped for it. We were all excited for the White Rabbit. I got Bray Wyatt merch. I love the dude. This shit sucks, bro. I'm not interested, man. It just like it's dragged too long. We haven't seen Bray Wyatt in the ring once since he debuted, since he came back in October. It's January 22nd, 2023. He came back last year and we still haven't seen him wrestle. So like it's been dragging on too slow. Like I would have at least liked to have seen Bray like just wreck some jobbers with like a Sister Abigail or something. Like give us something to like start getting invested, because I'm at the point where I'm on LA Knight's side. I'm like, yeah, this dude is fucking weird. Like he does come he just does come out here and cut weird. No, like, and I used to, bro. I'm a Bray Wyatt fan, man. Like I don't want to feel this way about the guy. And the Uncle Howdy shit, I'm not interested, man. But the Firefly Funhouse gets a thumbs up for me just for having the plumber crack. But I like the Firefly Funhouse coming back. Hopefully, to me, this means like I kind of wonder, are we going to see the Fiend? Because I had thought for a while. I thought ultimately Mania we were going to finally get Balor versus the Fiend, or like Demon versus Fiend.
Bro.
Come on,
I've been waiting for that shit since the Fiend walked out. I think it was SummerSlam. I can't even remember when it was. I think it was SummerSlam when he walked out, bro. I was like, I need this man and the Demon Finn Balor to fight at WrestleMania or some 100%. Big event. Because otherwise, what do we have? Two people who are both are like some type of demon of some sort, and we ain't gonna even have them fight each other, bro. Why?
Or team up or nothing, bro. We couldn't
team
have
up
like
something.
Bro, we couldn't have had like a Brothers of Destruction, the Demon Fiend,
Demon Fiend,
bro.
Dog.
No, I was gonna say the Feeman, but I don't know if that. I don't like the way that sounds.
I want to roll off the tongue as well,
Yeah, it doesn't.
Feeman.
It's not quite there.
A parallel for me would have been like how they teamed up Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. Yeah, and they were like the leader of worlds. That shit was dope. And I feel like the time that it lasted was perfect. I didn't want it to last too long. I was cool with them separating because it was like, all right, cool. We had that. It was nice. We don't want to like let it get stale. Cool. On to the next. Yeah. But this with LA Knight, I don't know. And I do like LA Knight. I just feel like this feud just isn't bringing out the best in either one of them.
Nah, definitely not. I'm ready. Like, I've never been more ready to move on from a feud with two guys, like with a dude who's not even had a match yet. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm ready for them to get in the ring and see or not see whatever the fuck is gonna happen in this pitch black match, because nobody knows what this shit is, and I'm ready for it to be over with, dude. 100%. Yeah, well, anyways, seems like something that the tribal chief might be ready to be over with, guys. The trial of Sami Uso, booked for next Monday night. That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Oh my good, bro! I can't wait to sit down and watch it. It was originally booked as a like a tribal celebration. We were gonna have like Rikishi and everybody was gonna be there, but no. After last night or 2 nights ago on SmackDown, we are here. It's the trial of one Sami Uso, man. What are your it's been a while since we had you on the pod, man. We got to know.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts with the state of the bloodline currently, and what do you think about the honorary Sami Uso?
All right. Yeah, it's been a minute. I ain't gonna hold you. I did not care for this shit at the beginning. I did not. I was like, Sami, get away from the bloodline. Just let them do their thing. You do your thing. And I feel like it was November where homie was like, what's up, my dog? And I was like, all right, he got me.
Yeah.
This shit is gold, bro.
What up, my dogs?
I'm all on board. What's up, my dogs?
I was like,
and when he was making them break character in the ring too, I was like, yeah, this money right here. I like this. I like where this is going. And I low-key just watched they put a video on I think it was Fox on YouTube, and it was like the entire beginning to current about Sami Zayn getting introduced to the bloodline. I watched the shit like twice because I was like, it started in April of 2022, is when Sami Zayn first approached the Tribal Chief. And
Because
I'm
it was
like,
like
that's
right after Mania. It was like right after Mania. Like
yeah.
I think the same week. Like
Yep.
like a week after Mania was like they kind of moved this in, which like Sami Zayn's been doing good shit for a long time on SmackDown, dude. Like there were weeks on SmackDown before the Hunter days, man.
Yeah.
Where I
oh, bro,
where I would tune in.
Hunter just got in charge. God dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we haven't even been a year yet into like the Triple
Yeah.
H regime. It's only been like 6 months or so, but like
yeah.
There were days, man, or I would turn on that TV. Oh, SmackDown was on. Oh, let's see what's. And you would just have to turn it off, right back off, bro. But Sami Zayn was the one guy where I'd be like, all right, I look forward to his IC title matches, and I look forward to seeing what's happening next, and even the shit that he was doing, like on the build to Mania with Brock Lesnar, where he's like sitting in the ring and he was like in the wheelchair, and he was like, wait, like, oh, that was great, and like. The match that he had last year at WrestleMania with Johnny Knoxville was like, I mean, we were both surprised with that, dude. It was last year, man.
Damn,
like,
that was a fun match. That was a hell of a fun match.
Great.
Yeah,
it was great. I mean, Sami Zayn is just like on a roll right now. I think this is all great, man. SmackDown this week was fire though, with everything going on. With like, I'm so invested in what the fuck is happening between the Bloodline and Sami Uso. Like, I've got to say, man, this might go down as like one of the greatest wrestling storylines of all time when this is all said and done.
Yeah. Like, if we even just compare the last 5 years for storylines, this shit is already in the top 5 for me. Like, literally SmackDown, I don't think the Usos or anybody from the Bloodline had a match. But I was still fucking invested in everything that they were saying. Like, I was literally just watching every time Sami Zayn came to the back into the locker room with Roman and just talking, Paul Heyman's facial expressions. I'm like,
my god, dude, Heyman,
this is amazing,
bro. People are not because we give Heyman his flowers all the time, man. But there was a while there where like the whole Bloodline in general, like I was asking the question on the show where I was like, all right, Raul, like I like Roman, I like everything we're doing. What is next for the Bloodline? Because it's starting to get kind of stale. And then they start bringing in Sami. And I think Heyman and Sami play off of each other so well. And like Heyman's just been like on a new level the past month for some reason on SmackDown with like the like everything. And someone told me they were like, because Roman's whole character is that he's like, he tries not to show any of his emotions because he's like the ultimate like representation of like masculinity, and he's like, I'm gonna be very stoic all the time. But Heyman is like his conscience, like sitting on his shoulder all the time. Like he's reacting to the way Roman is reacting in the moment too, and Heyman's like the visuals of it, which is very interesting because it's like you got Roman Reigns, who's this like 6 foot plus tall, jacked Samoan dude with the chiseled chin, and then you get Heyman over here who like is like this short, stubby, like chubby, bald dude.
Penguin like, looking like
literally penguin.
And the fact he's holding the belts like that, I think that was like another like dope ass detail that Roman doesn't even hold his belts anymore, bro.
Yeah,
it's just Heyman lugging them around like.
And when he bro, I was watching SmackDown last night. I was like, bro, I gotta get me a woman that looks at me the way that Paul Heyman looks at Roman Reigns. Bro,
yes, sir.
Heyman is just.
My tribal chief. I love it, dog.
My tribal chief, man. But this trial of Sami Uso, man, I'm dreadful, man. I'm afraid for Sami Zayn, bro. I think this man is gonna get stomped, bro. And if he doesn't, I don't know, man. I told Raul, I said, I was like, wasn't it? It was Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho at the Royal Rumble in San Antonio, like a couple years ago, and he was like, yeah, and I was like. It wasn't like someone or it was like Roman and Jericho or someone was in a shark cage or something. I was like, bro, they better have at the Royal Rumble Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens with Sami Zayn in a fucking shark cage. That has to be the match, bro.
Bro.
Has to be.
Has to, dog. I need Sami to be some stipulation in that match for sure. I need that shit to be made either Monday night or Friday night.
Yeah.
Last minute change. Sure.
'Cause
Even
it
if it's
needs
a
something.
briefcase match, ownership of Sami Zayn.
Yeah, bro.
Just
the ownership of Sami Zayn is on the line with him in the shark cage, like a fucking Home Alone movie poster, just like.
Dog, I would just be staring at the shark cage the entire time, man.
Yo, 100%. Like seeing what Sami's doing. Oh my god. Yo, they need to put. Yo, it would be like because AEW tried to do that and it didn't work. And I don't know if WWE would try to do it, it would work, but it would pop me, man. Like I would be.
Same.
100%. But
But
y'all know who else is here? What's up?
Real quick, what do you think is going to be the fallout of Sami Zayn and the Bloodline?
Man, this is one of those things that it's like because I love to fantasy book. Like that's my thing. Like
same.
I love fantasy booking. Like I can't help it. I know Raul was always like, no fantasy booking, man. I hate it. And I'm like, well, it's like watching your favorite TV show or like your favorite. It's like, man, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah,
it's just like for a while I was kind of like I'm still in that mindset of like I personally, if it was up to me, the guy who defeats Roman Reigns, it has to be Sami Zayn at this point.
Yeah,
because Sami Zayn has not quite made it at that level yet in WWE. No. And the whole point of having a monstrous heel that is unstoppable in every way, the way Roman has been for the past 3 years, and I think he's still doing good. Like, I think if they went another year with Roman, we've got another year left in that tank.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of those things that it's like, you definitely want to take the titles off of him before it's too late. You don't want it to be at the point where like people are begging for Roman to lose the titles. And I think some people are at that point. I'm not quite there yet because I'm invested in the story, but I think it should be Sami Zayn at this point. I think this year at WrestleMania, it should be 100% Sami Zayn, or maybe Elimination Chamber, because that's in Montreal. So I don't know. Somewhat, and I mean Sami Zayn with the but that could also be, to me, that could be another part of the story, right? To get the maximum heat on Roman Reigns, you have Roman just demolish Sami Zayn in the Elimination Chamber. I don't know. What do you think about this whole Sami Zayn thing, man?
To be honest, like I think we had a similar discussion. Like, I forget when was the last pay-per-view, but I remember like a lot of people were like, yeah, we want Sami Zayn to take it, and I was not at that point. It wasn't until
I think it was Clash of the Castle whenever we were talking about that.
Clash of the Castle, and I wasn't for that.
Yeah,
but now I can imagine the pop.
Oh yeah,
of Sami Zayn winning both titles, bro. And like my brain went to like, all right, so Royal Rumble happens, right? Sami Zayn proves his worth to the Bloodline. Like they have no doubt in their mind, and they're like, we even trust you to win the Rumble. They help him win the Rumble. But then but I feel like that wouldn't make sense though, because literally his whole thing with the Rumble is you get a shot at the title.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe they're like, all right, the true test, if you lay down for Roman
at
WrestleMania, like you lay down for Roman at WrestleMania, but he's like, nah, I ain't doing that. And it's like just Sami Zayn doing everything he can to fight against the Bloodline and win.
I like that.
I'll scream, bro.
I love that.
I would lose my mind.
Because that makes sense, right? Like, imagine Sami wins the Royal Rumble, and now it's the whole thing of like, man, we got to keep him. We still got to keep him close, because at this point, because we were planning on getting his ass after this KO match,
right?
But like now we got to, let's just wait till WrestleMania is done, Roman, and like let it cool off. But then it's like they keep doing some fuck shit to him, like on the build up. Like, imagine the Elimination Chamber. Which, quick plug by the bro. We got bust out them graphics, boy. Y'all,
yes,
bro, I'm coming. Raul, count your days, bro. Count your days, bro. I'm coming for your ass at that Elimination Chamber, brother. But at the Elimination Chamber, imagine it's Sami, Solo, Jay, Roman, and then throw in like a Drew McIntyre, and then like somebody else that you want to like try to elevate up to that level. I don't know. You could say whoever. It could be Gunther, bro. I don't care. I think that would be. No, I don't want to see him take a pinfall. I don't want to see Gunther in there. Sheamus would be really cool. Yeah, Drew
Austin
and
Theory.
Sheamus. Why not put Drew and Sheamus in there?
Drew and Sheamus.
Keep the SmackDown Elimination Chamber and make it just for the Universal title or something. I don't know. Do something. But imagine, bro, it's like Sami and Solo and Jay are like teaming up, like they're doing their thing, and like now they've eliminated Sheamus and they're about to get Drew, but then like you just see like Jay and Solo like both grab like an arm of like Sami right as Roman's about to exit and just spears and like gets his ass. Like that would be, I don't know, bro. I'm here for that, man. Something. I need something, bro.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless, bro. The possibilities
100%.
are endless, man. I can't. But you know who can, guys? Cody Rhodes can. The American Nightmare can. He's confirmed. He's coming back at the Royal Rumble. And I kind of want to kind of pause on it real quick because I think this is the perfect spot to kind of segue into this. We've been talking about the Sami Zayn thing. We're talking about the Cody Rhodes is 100% coming back. He's going to be at the Rumble. Royal Rumble is next week, guys. We are less than a week away. The question is, can Cody Rhodes do it? Can Cody Rhodes win the Royal Rumble? I don't know, bro. Do you think it will be Cody to win the Rumble, Jabril?
Man, if you would have asked me this last year, 2022, 100%, I'm like Cody winning. Like I had it in my mind, Loki, when he had the last match with Seth Rollins, and then he announced that he's gonna go away for a minute to heal. I was like, he got to come back and win. Like, to come back after healing, especially after that match with Seth Rollins, and go on to WrestleMania. Like he said it already. He's here for the title, bro. He's here for the championship. That's what the whole reason he is here. Yep. When he appeared at WrestleMania, he was like, "I'm coming to take the title. I don't care who has it." But now, like, it's so much in the mix that I don't know. Especially if, can you smell entrance into the Royal Rumble? I don't know.
That's one of those things. That's one of those things, man, where I'm with you, dude. Like, if this had been like this was before Sami caught on as much as he did, which is the first part that I was like, do I want to see Cody win the Rumble? Or do I kind of want to see Sami Zayn win the Rumble?
Yes.
And it was kind of that thing of like, I think I kind of want to see Sami Zayn win the Rumble more than I want to see Cody Rhodes win the Rumble. And it's not because I don't like Cody Rhodes, and it's not because I'm not like I wouldn't be interested in a Cody versus Roman, but the heat has been built so much between Roman and Sami that it's like I want to see those two. Like it would be tragic, like the dude that like Sammy's been like looking up to this whole time, and like he's like, I'll do anything for you, Tribal Chief, and like Tribal Chief don't give a fuck, bro. He's like, bro. Whenever he went like this last night and he just walked past,
he just walked past.
I was like, bro, I was like, all right, guys, get your ambrosia and get your rogue energy and pour one out for my boy Sami because it's over.
Press that for respect.
Yep,
for Sami Zayn.
Drop them Fs. Yeah, what's up, Dean Winchester? Drop them Fs in the chat for Sami and Roman's relationship right now. But yeah, man, I'm with you. I don't think it's Cody's year, not this year. Oh, Jabril's gone. It'll be all right. He'll be back in a sec. But while I'm here, man, Cody Rhodes. I'm looking forward to seeing Cody Rhodes. Oh, we're back. Okay. I was like, oh man, we're out of here. He really pressed that F. He really
and it was like, oh yeah, nah, bro. You're gonna have to get your shit together. Hold on, with my bad.
It's all good. But yeah, man, I'm with you on that train of thought too, man. The Rock. I would be 1000% lying, bro. If I'm telling y'all straight up. Me, Raul, Jabril, all standing with each other in that arena. And the moment you just hear that, if you smell, bro, I'm gonna be the first pyro that goes off. My ass is gonna pop up like a damn Disney movie. I'm gonna explode, man, because I've never seen The Rock live. I've never seen The Rock in a WWE or like a wrestling capacity live. So I just think that would be insane to see The Rock come back and win the Royal Rumble, because I still do think though, like I gotta be honest, everything we've said about Sami Zayn, bro, if I were to ask you Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the titles, or The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the
Come
titles,
on,
bro.
dog. That's like,
It's
can you
two
hear me?
different. It's two very different like sides of WWE. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's like the ultimate like big match, like WrestleMania, like that we know, and then it's like the emotional like investment that we've had. I don't know,
So
bro.
far. Yeah.
I'm
Can you
picking
hear
The
me, by
Rock.
the way?
Yeah, I can't hear you. I can't hear
Okay,
you. Everything's
bro,
good.
it's like I literally
It's one of those
my
days,
girl,
man.
yeah, my girl does not care about wrestling, dog. And I was talking to her because we went to a Rumble, and I was like, babe, you gotta understand, I ain't never seen The Rock in person, let alone in a match, let alone in the ring. I've never heard his music play in a
Yeah.
stadium filled with thousands of fans. If I experienced that at the Royal Rumble, I might cry because that's the most electrifying man in sports entertainment.
The most
And
electrifying.
so to carry that to the WrestleMania, oh my, something that we've asked for, like we've predicted, we felt like that's the trajectory that Roman should go towards to like cement his legacy, like taking out The Rock, his cousin, the one who did it, who paved the way for him, versus this amazing storyline with Sami Zayn, bro. It's tough, and I would not want a triple threat. I would not want a triple threat. I
No,
think
I
that would
don't
take
either.
away. It would take away
No.
so much. So
It's one or the other. It's one or the
it
other.
has to be one or the other, and it might have to be The Rock, man. Like,
It's
fuck.
It's gotta be The
it
Rock
might
for
have.
me, man.
Yeah.
It's just bro, WrestleMania being in Hollywood of all places, and like
True.
it writes itself, bro.
Yeah,
like
100%.
because to me, it's literally this match either happens this year at this WrestleMania or it never happens at all. That's genuinely how I feel about it, because it's just like anything other than this WrestleMania specifically to me would be a letdown because of the location, because of the hype around it. Roman Reigns is at the peak that he's been at in his career, and for Rock to put Roman over on that level in that arena, to me, would finally put Roman at that level of like Roman is, and I still think he is, but it would be a different echelon of like Roman is a WWE legend and is a professional wrestling legend. You know, it's one of those things. But if you had to pick right now, bro, who's winning the Royal Rumble, you have to say a name. Who? Because we're not on that prediction show, bro. So we're off the hook this time. We can share what we think.
Facts. Okay.
Who do we think is winning the Rumble? If I were to put money on it right now, I'm picking Sami Zayn. It's tough, dude. It's tough.
It is, man. Because
man, we're giving free answers to Dwayne and David and Brad and Kylie for that tag championship right now. So
yeah. See, all right, because the way I'm seeing it is like, I feel like regardless if Rock enters the Royal Rumble or not, if he comes back, he getting that championship opportunity.
Oh yeah.
Regardless.
Mm-hmm. You don't even have to win the Rumble. Like he literally just walk out and be like, "Oh, here you go.
Yep.
Sign the contract."
Because I want that shot. You know, I'm gonna say Cody. I feel like
interesting.
I feel like
it could be though.
Yeah. Like I just wish they would find some way to split the titles, because I don't see him taking both. I just don't see him taking both titles off of Roman. But
and Cody doesn't even want the Universal title. Like he's literally been the whole time. He's been like, I want the WWE championship.
The WWE.
He's like, bro, I don't give a bro. The big blue, the big red, bro. Y'all can keep. I want the title that my father won. I want the WWE championship, which I initially, and this was something that I had been spitballing around like a while ago, but this is before all like the Rock story and like you know where Seth Rollins is as a character. But I had thought for a while, with Rollins being the top heel on Raw at the time, it's now transitioning to like Rollins is 100% a babyface now. Like he's not a heel at all.
Yeah, I don't care what he be saying. Yeah,
for sure.
Because
it was like I wanted to see that fourth Rollins and Cody match. Like I know Cody came in and whipped his ass 3 times, but I want to see a fourth. Like I wanted to see a fourth. And I thought the best story to me would have been Roman cheats at the Rumble in the Universal title match, and then Adam Pearce is like, "I've had it. This is enough. We're splitting the titles. Roman, you're staying in that ring, and you're gonna defend the WWE title in the Royal Rumble." And they make Roman number 1. And he has to like stay in the Rumble the whole time. I thought that would have been fire.
Damn.
And it's like,
yeah,
he stays in the whole time, and then the final 3 is Seth, Cody, and Roman. And Seth finally gets his heat over Roman and eliminates Roman, and Cody goes to eliminate Seth, but Seth eliminates Cody. Would have been cool to me as like Seth kind of gets a little bit of his heat back from the wins. Now Seth is the WWE champion going into Mania, and you could have made the story about Cody chasing Seth. That would have been fire.
That would have been fire. Because I still feel like that story isn't done between Seth.
It's not done at all.
And Cody, like at all. Like I feel like that still needs to be. It's gonna be a period on the end of that. And I don't know when was gonna get it, but it has to be a period on the end of that. Like that was his last match. We saw the bruise, bro. That was your last injury.
Oh yeah.
Like Seth has to be involved somehow, and that's why, like, if Cody doesn't win, I wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Seth Rollins will have something to do with him not winning the Royal Rumble, and then we can continue that rivalry. Right. But second for me is definitely Sami Zayn winning.
Right to self, man. It feels like a Daniel Bryan moment.
For sure.
Like Yesomania. Like it feels like it would be like Usi Mania. I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
something like that.
Facts. I was also gonna ask though, who's your surprise entry for
surprise entry? Yeah, this year, man, I would really like to. I don't know if it would be a surprise, but honestly, I would actually really like to see Logan Paul come in this year at WrestleMania. Or at the Rumble and like have some cool moments, which I think honestly could happen. Like because they haven't announced him yet, but I do think there's a chance that Logan Paul. I gotta be honest, guys. I'm flipped on. I can't talk shit on Logan Paul anymore, man. His matches are good. Like he has good matches. I can't even be upset. I mean, whatever you want to think about him personally is whatever. It's just like I'm also in the position of like I think it's kind of weird to like be so involved in these people's personal lives that we don't even know. You know what I mean? Like I don't know these people. Yeah. Like I can't have these types of feelings about them. So like, you know, I want to see Logan Paul come in and have a good showing. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, who do you think? Ooh, I got one, but I don't want. I already said an answer, but I want to hear yours. Okay. I'll say it after.
All right,
I can't believe I skipped.
Fuck, I had them too. I had it in my brain because I was like, I think this person's gonna come. I want to say that's far fetched. I was gonna say Booker T, only because I saw him wrestle recently, and like if Booker T, San Antonio ain't that far from Houston, so I'm like, dog, you can go ahead and make an appearance, bro. Do a spin a Rooney real quick.
I want to see one of those where he's sitting at the announce table,
bro. He just
hits the music and he just goes. Dun, 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 dun,
bro,
that would be hard. Okay, so who I was gonna say my pick for like somebody who's not in WWE currently who I want to see
being involved,
Matt Cardona, bro. I want to see Cardona. Bro.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And it can't be Zack Ryder. He cannot be Zack Ryder. Yeah. It has to be Matt Cardona. I want to see because my pick right now, who I've said this before, but I'm gonna keep saying this until it's a reality. I want LA Knight and I want Matt Cardona to be in a tag team,
bro.
I want LA Knight and Matt Cardona to be in a tag team. Yeah, bro. Yeah, buddy. That's the right reaction to that.
I can see it. Hell yeah.
And I want to see one of them to win the Money in the Bank, and I want that to be the reason why they split up.
Yeah, bro. Matt Cardona with the Money in the Bank. They can't fumble it this year. I feel like they've been fumbling the Money in the Bank for 2 years now, maybe even 3. I can't remember who.
Money in the Bank on the men's side this year to me is unfuck-upable. You have so many top guys who are ready for that.
Yeah.
Like it's like LA Knight, Matt Cardona, somebody, bro.
Yeah. What about the women's?
Yeah, I was like, we've been on about the men's rumble. We still got the women's rumble to be.
Shit. Oh, I don't know who could.
See,
who would win the
and
women's?
this is how I feel about. I feel like for the men's side, it's been such a mystery, right? And I think the women's side is a mystery too, because the champions that we currently have is like, do I want to see somebody win the Rumble and challenge Bianca? Not really, because Bianca's the baby face. So I would rather see it be a baby face who challenges, because last year we got gypped out of it, bro. Ronda won, and it was like nobody wanted to see Ronda win this shit, bro.
Nobody wanted to see Ronda, bro.
And nobody wanted to see Ronda and Charlotte, bro. That was the one thing.
Especially, yeah.
And it's like, now that we got Charlotte on SmackDown and she's the SmackDown Women's Champion again, and I'm a little bit more interested this time now that it's a new WWE and they're not pushing her in the same exact way as it feels as though they have before. But it's like, I still don't think I'm not like, I wouldn't be excited for someone being like Charlotte, it's like, yes, again, but it's like, to me, the one that makes the most sense is like Rhea Ripley. Like, I really think it should be Rhea Ripley to win the Women's Rumble this year.
I don't think I would be cool with anybody else. But that would make sense, of course. I was the only other person that I think is bigger would be Mercedes. But I don't think Mercedes is gonna be at the Rumble at all. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Not anymore.
Yeah, but Rhea Ripley needs to win, or not needs to, but I feel like if she went, it would make the most sense, and I'll be hyped. I know that boy Raul is gonna be definitely hyped.
Oh,
he's gonna lose his mind.
He's gonna be out of there. For the moment Rhea's music hits, he's gonna be out of there, bro. He's gonna be at the front row.
Hell yeah!
Y'all just gonna see his ass on TV, and there's gonna be the guards picking this dude up, and you just picking him like. He's like, let me
just know that's Raul, 100%. That's gonna be him.
Raul already.
Yeah, that man gonna lose his shit, dog.
To me, it's gotta be her or Fightful Select had posted a story earlier this week about saying WWE sources are very confident that Naomi could be returning to the company. To me, if you want to make good, I think if you want me to be interested in a Charlotte feud, I think Naomi coming back and winning the Royal Rumble at number 30 would be everything that they finally need to get Naomi back to that level where she because Naomi to me she's ready to be a women's world champion again. And I think her beating Charlotte at WrestleMania would be a good moment to say, hey, this is somebody who's on that level who can beat a Charlotte Flair and bring her back and bring back the Glow SmackDown Women's title, bro. Bring it back, bro. That's what I want to see.
Damn, that'd be fly.
That would be
fly. Can you imagine if she aligned with the bloodline too?
She turns, bro.
What
if she turned heel and she went after Bianca? She went after Bianca.
Over Bianca's belt? Oh,
that's a whole new ass, bro. I didn't even think about that. Because if you put a woman back into the bloodline, bro, that's a whole new level to the bloodline we haven't even experienced.
Facts.
You could call up Rock's daughter and have a fucking the women's tag.
Yes,
bro. Bro, there's Bloodline got mileage left, bro. Bloodline is gonna go down as an NWO for me, or an elite. Or a Bullet Club. Bloodline is on that level for me, man. It's good shit.
Facts, bro. So many scenarios. Damn.
So many scenarios, bro. So who do we think as far as a women's surprise entrant? And then we'll end the show.
I was gonna say Kairi Sane.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'd be sick.
That would be really cool. I feel like that would be really cool. Man, for sure, Kairi Sane. And I want to see her and Asuka have a little interaction.
Oh,
Little throwback to the Kabuki Warriors, man.
Yes,
what a great tag team they were, man.
Great tag team. Underutilized.
Underutilized. Them, Sasha, and Bailey, man, were carrying that fucking pandemic era, man. Those matches were always
great. They had, I can't remember how many matches they had, but
so many matches, man.
They was carrying the freaking whatever it was called, Thunderdome, whatever. But
Yeah. So you said Kyrie. I'm gonna go with. I would really like to see, honestly, like a Mickey James come back again because
Yeah.
I feel, bro. No one talks about like Mickey James came out last year at the Women's Royal Rumble with the Impact Knockout
Impact
title,
title
and
on
no one gave
her.
a
God.
fuck. No one gave a fuck. It was like, come on, bro. If this was the Hunter era, that would have been like, wow, look, it's
Yeah.
the Impact Women. Like, I want to see them give her another redo, but I really would like to see Chelsea Green come back. If you bring in Matt Cardona back, you got to bring back Chelsea Green.
Oh,
Have Chelsea be the first clue that Cardona's coming back.
dang. Oh, yeah, that'd be fire. No,
It's
yeah.
gotta be. It's gotta
Woo,
be
yeah,
Chelsea.
dang, that'd be clean.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dang. Yeah, I can see that.
Well,
Man.
listen, folks. The Royal Rumble is less than a week away. As you guys can tell, we are hyped, man. This is the
Yes,
most
sir.
excited that I've been for a Royal Rumble in a long time. And if you guys are excited for the Royal Rumble, definitely subscribe to the channel right now. Hit the notifications bell right now because next weekend, next Saturday, it kicks off, folks. The High Fly Radio inaugural World Tag Team Championship tournament. David and Burke will be taking on Brad and Kylie on the Royal Rumble watch along, folks. So definitely be sure to tune in for that. Also, guys, we've been talking a lot about The Rock over on the Patreon right now, folks. We've been celebrating. We are celebrating every single week until WrestleMania. We've been dropping rock themed content, bro. It's Rockamania season, baby. Patreon.com/The Nerd Corps. Everything is linked below. Go check that out. This month, we watched the Royal Rumble 2000, a big year for The Rock. And it might be a hot take, man, but I fucking hated this show. Anyways, if you guys want to see how we reacted to that, definitely go check that out. And also, guys, if you want to help support us outside of the virtual world, carry us over into the real world, man. Go check out the merch store link down below. We've got new additions up there right now, man. Some new network merch, man. I know a lot of y'all been asking questions, man. What's going on with the network stuff, bro? I don't know, bro. I'm not into the network, bro. I'm not a part of that club, bro. Jabril, are you in the network, bro? Do you know what it is?
I am not in the network, if I must say so myself. I am excluded to Firefly Radio. Love the network. I support the network. I am not in the network.
He's not in the network, folks. But listen, it's been a great show, man. Jabril, bro, you've been great on today's show, man. I'm so glad that you were able to come on. First time in the new year. We'll do it again, man. Let
Yes,
the people know
sir.
where they can find you, bro, if you want to share that.
Yes, sir. You can find me at Jabir Ali on Instagram. Find me at Brillmonger on Twitter. And yeah, if y'all want, catch the merch at uncannydisciple.com. The
Yeah,
link is in my bio
go
on
ahead.
Instagram.
And
Sir.
we'll drop that in the link down below as well. For those of y'all who are on the replay, go ahead and check the link in the description. We're gonna have it down in there as well. So
Yes, sir.
shit, folks. That's been High Flyer Radio, man. The best fucking professional wrestling podcast in the universe. Don't tap out.
Tune in.